So if you're new here, I dropped a video on the D-Rose build a few months back, and there has been some slight updates to the build. The build itself hasn't changed, but there's been attribute boosts. Shout out Cap Breakers, because oh my goodness, this build went from insane to crazy as fuck. When I tell you I'm legit able to do anything and everything, that is just what it is. This build has been going crazy on Instagram after I put that highlight video together, and I'm gonna just show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, to many, this may seem a little iffy, this may seem a little off. You're looking at a 6'4", 203-pound point guard, some may say. You would think certain things are a lot higher and like 90 pluses on literally everything. There's loopholes and certain things about 2K you need to really understand. Let's start off with the drive and dunk, because Derrick Rose dunks. MVP D-Rose is known for his highlight and flashy dunks. My favorite player of all time. You want to have the 85 dunk to unlock the Derrick Rose package. Pause. And I'm going to show you guys the dunks I currently have equipped for this build. Now you have Derrick Rose and Latrell Sprewell. Now they pretty much both do back scratchers. Back scratchers in this game, thankfully, aren't as easy to block as previous 2Ks. I remember one 2K, you put it behind your head, it's getting blocked every time. 85 dunk is needed for the Derrick Rose, which I do have with a 70 vertical. I have a 71. You gotta be under 6'5". 2 foot, you want to have the back scratcher, the quick drops. You don't want to have the hanging ones. The quick drops look better. They're faster. I have windmills equipped. The leaning ones always hit, and the front ones always hit. These are the fastest windmills in the game. The side one you can't get. Well, I can't get. You need a 90 dunk, but for this build you don't. I promise you, you do not need a 90 dunk. In this game, you do not need a 90 dunk. I promise you. 1 foot, you got the tomahawk. The sidearms, this is the only one I have unlocked. This is the one you see in all my clips. This is a body every time, like automatic body. You do have, when you have an 85 dunk, you unlock a lot of dunk. You don't need all the extra stuff. So when you break it down, you have a speed with ball of an 86, which may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot in this game. Like I be flying up and down the court with the 85 dunk. You got the 86 people ball and the 85 drive and dunk. It don't even sound like a lot. Next thing, which is kind of, people are like, yo, this is really low for a Derrick Rose build. The drive and layup, it's only a 77. Now, very true. However, when you have a high drive and dunk, you're gonna be dunking most of the time you go to the basket. Anyway, a lot of my moves I put together allow me to get past defenders, so I don't get the contact layups. I just get a easy dunk. Now though, I just want to say this. Shout out badges and all this elevator stuff. Right, so I have layup mix master on silver. If I did this correctly once upon a time ago, I believe I would have been able to get it to gold. Once you're able to get it to gold, you can then use the max 1 or the max 2, turn it into Hall of Fame or legend. Now that's if I did this properly with the whole elevator badge thing. Now this thing don't even work. Like I'm not allowed, because I don't have any badges currently in progression, because I maxed all my badges out. Right, they're all pretty much maxed out. So yeah, I'm stuck at the I can get it to gold, but yeah, I would have been able to get it to a lot higher, elevated up 2 levels. So it went from bronze to gold, and then once you got the gold, you throw the max +2 on, you can get it to Hall of Fame. I mean legend, I'm sorry. But even with that being said, where I messed up, where hopefully you don't either, you can still get it higher. But layup mixmaster works like a charm on silver. Like my layup windows are huge. Like you'll see in the highlights, like I make layups easily. You don't need a high layup this year, I promise you don't. And it expands on the build even more, because I started with a 92 3-pointer and I currently have a 93. Why does your Derrick Rose build have a high ass 3-pointer? It's my build. 1, 2, mind your business. 3, Derrick Rose is my favorite player. He's had seasons where he's shot almost 40%. We don't want to have those conversations. I get it, cool. I think the highest 3-pointer he ever had in his career was at 83 on 2K. So let's just add 10 more to it. Fuck it, who cares? Who don't want to build that can shoot? You got an 85 dunk and you can shoot threes like crazy. Come on, what the? You easily get. So you get limitless range on gold. Shout out down south, man. Shout out down south. You throw the max 2 on it, you have limitless range on legend. Off base, you may say there's a lot of gold. There's nothing but gold and silver badge. But the main badges you want to like use, ankle assassin, deadeye, lightning launch, limitless range. You can take these max plus joints and take them to Hall of Fame and legend. That's all I do. So look, I have deadeye on Hall of Fame right now, ankle assassin on legend. When I unlock tier 1 here and tier 1 here, it is going directly to limitless range and probably lightning launch. So I have lightning launch on Hall of Fame and I have limitless range on legend. So you have a Derrick Rose build with legend limitless range. Now I could buy it. I could just buy this right now. The season level 35. but I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna grind for a little bit. So another thing, I have an additional 1, 2, 3 badges I can use, 2 tier 1s and another tier 2. So for the 2 tier 1s, I'm gonna use limitless range, and I'll go lightning launcher Hall of Fame, limitless range on legend. Come on, like. And then the tier 2, I can probably be layup mix master on gold, and I'll probably just put break starter on gold as well, since it's already silver. There's so many ways, there's loopholes to this to get the most out of your badges, and that's what takes the build to a higher place. Mid-range 85, great. Free throw 72. I shoot like 70-something% in the rec from the free throw line. I don't care. Pass accuracy 86. You want to get that LeBron pass style. Ball handle 95. This is where you break people down. You get the snatches. You get everything you want. The world is your oyster at the point guard spot with a 95 ball handle. So you can dunk, shoot, and dribble. I started off at a 92. That was to unlock my patent move, the Curry move that I always do, and then I took my cat burgers up 3, and I was able to get, if I'm not mistaken, this was 4 handles for days on Hall of Fame, as well as getting that ankle assassin. So I got ankle assassin on Hall of Fame with the 95, and then handles for days, you get it to 94. 2 dribble badges on Hall of Fame. Boom, you can take it to legend. That's crazy, man. And if I want to, on the tier 1 badge, when I unlock it, I can have legend handles for days and legend ankle assassin. That is a recipe for disaster. And then I'll have legend limitless range. So you tell me, like, this is crazy. I might actually do that. Legend handle for days, and then I'll go legend limitless range. You can, the world is your oyster. What don't y'all understand? And the defense. Cat burgers helped a lot. We started off with an 80 perimeter and the 75 steal. Not bad, not the worst by any stretch of imagination. Went from an 80 to an 88. And from a 75 to an 80. Now I do plan on raising this even more when I get my next cat burger. I want to have a 90. I don't remember what I get out of it. Or you can go the 84 steel. I think the rest of my cat burgers are going strictly to defense. Because imagine with like a 90, 92 defense, or an 87 steal, or 84 steal. Like that's solid. Those are really solid defensive stats. Obviously no offensive, defensive rebound, and we don't need that. Speed and agility. This is clearly without the ball. This is more than enough. This is more than enough. An 88 agility. I prefer agility over speed. This is more than enough right here. You don't need 90s speed and agility. You really don't. The strength, to me, is the weak point in this build. Now you can make this build yourself, and you'll see in the my player builder, it'll have 0 weaknesses. In my opinion, the strength is the weakness. Now you can go mess around, throw the strength on the cat breakers, and you can fix that problem, no problem. I actually might do that. You could go what, 45, 11, that's 56. Boom to 9, that's 65, and then 72, and then it's 76. So you get a 76 strength. I don't know how many cat breakers I got left, I'm gonna be honest. I know I have the build specialization ones, which I haven't completed. So you get 1, 2. So you get 2 cat breakers for finishing. Now those apply, the finishing build specialization applies to finishing and the speed, agility, strength, vertical. So I can take those 2 cat breakers and throw it on strength. And then I believe the rep rewards as well. You get 3 cat breakers that start at 5. So you can legit just up your strength all the way to a 76 or whatever it is. And when I tell you this build is legit a problem, it is legit a problem. You have your SIGs. To me, those are all preference. I know a lot of people like my moves, like my SIGs. But that, and you want full breakdowns, I have a Patreon. I'm thinking, you know, the Patreon is really where it's at, and how to get, you know, the real in-depth breakdown of what moves to use, what not to use, how to use them, and things like that. So, or matter of fact, I may, depending on how I'm feeling, may just do another SIGs move video. I did a SIGs video like a few months ago. I think it only has like 1.5K right now. Hey man, check those 6 out. Those are pretty much the same. I've made a few adjustments, but those are pretty much the same 6 that I'm pretty much running. I only have 1 build. If you don't believe me, I don't do the 30 builds, bro. I just don't. It's not me. It's not. Okay, all right, we got a fucking error. All right, but hey man, while we have this downtime, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, make sure y'all show love. As you can see, man, 1 build. This is like some season stuff. That is it. Like 1 build, 6'4". I made this As you can see, August 29th at 1:58 p.m. One build only. This is an elite. This is pretty much Derrick Rose if he never got hurt, because he would have elevated his jump shot and he would have only got crazier. Take it how you want to, man. And I'm left-handed. That's just my preference. I'm left-handed in real life. That's just what it's gonna be. So yeah, man, this is the build. This is the greatness. This is the ISO savant, Derrick Rose demigod. This is Derrick Rose if he never got injured and 3-4 seasons after the MVP season. This is him. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I hope this gives an idea. This explains well the badges, the attributes you need to become that threat. Subscribe to the Patreon. The members we have now, thank you so much. I'm giving you guys the most in-depth tutorials I can, and we're just gonna keep going up. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. And I like my haircut, man. Like the video for the haircut. Enjoy. Crazy, yo. Shit.